Alright, so this is chapter 6 of Mafia the Old Country. And we'll go through two possible ways you can play through this, depending on what happens. So there will also be an empty section in the video where there will be just a timestamp for you to skip it. I don't recommend leaving this to auto drive. I recommend you to drive yourself, because this immediately goes to fourth gear and that's pointless. And yes, I find that manual helps a bit. When it comes to reaching max speeds.
Voiture de Don Galante. Pourquoi il est venu pourrir ses mocassins vénitiens?
So you finish the drive, immediately run to the room, hold E before reaching this so that it automatically opens the door. Now this is one of the sections where you can actually crouch to make them faster. I don't think it helps here because the dialogue is still something you have to wait for. So, yeah. In other sections, this can be useful. And because this is a drive skip section, then we just wait for them to finish talking. So far, I don't think we have a way to skip dialogues. Maybe we'll find something, but right now we don't know.
Moi j'irai. Enzo ne connaît pas le mal di denti.
Les guardiers te connaissent. Enzo passera inaperçu. C'est à lui d'y aller.
Très bien, j'irai. Comment s'appelle notre homme?
On n'en sait rien et on ne veut pas le savoir. C'est mieux comme ça.
Comment je saurais que c'est lui?
Le mal di denti.
Le quoi?
On t'a donc rien appris? Ce faussaire, il a un nom?
Giuseppe Parmiteri. On dit que c'est le meilleur.
Pas pour éviter la police en tout cas.
Il n'a pas eu de chance. Ça pourrait nous arriver à tous, et tu le sais.
So we skip the drive and wait for the load. Now a save is created. If you have a load removal enabled, then you can reload this. It takes more time RTA, but you get teleported a bit, and yeah, every saved second is good, I guess. Although, don't do this on marathons. So you run here, run from the right side of her, because otherwise she can block you like permanently. She will stay there like and won't move if you bump her the right way. Right, let's go to the guy with the red coat. Don't go in between them, otherwise he will start talking later. In general, just don't go in people's ways unless you are the one who can trigger things. In many cases, if you do go in front of someone, I should have already been prepared for this. In many cases, if you go in front of someone, they will start recalculating their path and they will just be slower.
Que savez-vous? C'est important.
And this is also the case with this guy, so go behind him, just wait.
Je crois que c'est à peu près tout. De quoi disais-tu avoir besoin?
Une nouvelle épingle à cheveux. J'ai cassé ma préférée.
There's also a checkpoint made right as you as the dialogue finishes. I don't know if it teleports you anywhere. I didn't try that one.
C'est rien de le dire.
Ce n'est que la première étape, capitaine. Attendez, là-bas c'est le capitaine.
So if you, for example, go in front of him here, he will never open the door
Il n'est pas comme les autres.
until you like get out and get the space for him, make the space for him.
Bien sûr. Je vais essayer de vous trouver le registre, signore. Mais j'en ai pour un moment. C'est ce que je ne comprends pas. Oui. Oui, c'est ça, le registre.
Je ne suis au courant de rien. Veuillez vous asseoir. Allons, du calme, pas travailler, on discuter tranquillement. Inutile de se mettre dans ces états.
Il n'y a pas à discuter. Ma décision est... C'est tout.
Here you can actually kind of block him. You'll get through the door first. Now, in some spots like this, where you auto walk and get into a conversation, a save can be made, a checkpoint can be made, and you can reload it, but this is not one of those places. If you reload that, you will start right from the bottom, from the end of the conversation, basically. And I think the spot is roughly the same as where you finish the talk. So you just leave. You cannot really vault over anything, so you cannot even duck, nothing. So I assume this section is pretty much gonna be limited to just playing through it normally. At least for now.
Enzo, je peux
You talk with Isabella.
Valentine.
Elle va en avoir pour un moment. Je lui ai demandé de me trouver une épingle à cheveux. Un accessoire utile, mais qui a tendance à se casser. Tu m'as manqué. On s'est à peine vu depuis que tu as quitté le vignoble.
Oui, je sais. J'ai tout fait pour tenter de m'échapper, mais j'étais très occupé.
À tel point que tu en as même oublié de m'inviter dans ton nouvel appartement. Ton propre toit. Tu dois faire du très bon travail.
Bien dit que j'arriverai à impressionner ton père. Bientôt, peut-être. On pourra lui dire.
Ah, j'aimerais tellement pouvoir y croire. Mais pour l'instant, une invitation suffira.
J'aimerais vraiment. Je voudrais pouvoir me libérer, mais...
Si tu continues à me faire poireauter comme ça, je vais devoir prendre les choses en main. Allez, file. Je sais que tes amis t'attendent. À plus tard,
Okay,
Enzo.
let's go to lunch, Cesare.
Enzo, alors, comment ça s'est passé?
T'es mon chef maintenant?
Skip the cutscene. And now the left side is pretty dangerous. I've had them detect me most of the time when I tried, so I give up on that for now. The charms I'm using, I use the grenade charm, the bombardier. I think I won't be reading the names, just for the sake of not embarrassing myself. The higher chance of finding consumables, more damage with ranged weapons, improve the accuracy when blind firing, because we do that a lot with shotguns, and sped up looting. In some other sections, I think this is worth it. The spurring, making the burst of speed longer. But for most sections, I think this is good. You can try and figure out your own setup. I find that grenades are very strong if you catch multiple enemies with them. So what you're gonna do is sprint. You also need the throwable knife. You have to make a very tight corner, and here stop running, hold Q, throw it. Now, you don't have to pick up the knife. but I recommend it just because I also usually loot this one in the hopes of getting a grenade. If you don't get the grenade, you'll lose a bit of time, but not as much because well, you can actually lose quite a lot of time compared, but one section is gonna be a little bit different, and then instead of killing multiple enemies with one blow, you have to shoot them. So it's up to you if you want to do this. If not, then you probably have a different setup for this. You don't have to pick up the knife, but it will be probably picked up automatically. But if you don't pick it up, it will be spawned in the south room anyway. Oh. I held shift for some reason. Sorry for that. I'll give you timestamp to where I'm throwing the knife. No. I think this should be fine. Now, as soon as I enter, now I reload the checkpoint. Two things can happen. And I'll have to make a guide for both. Yeah. If you load it too fast, you appear here for some reason. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's a bit shorter path, I guess. But if you get detected, I think it will teleport you to the other one. Pick up the bottle and just... No. Cancel the throw. And I throw it there. And I throw the knife and I go in. I think you don't even have to throw the bottle. I think you would be fine with just throwing the knife if it detects him. Sometimes it doesn't detect him, so I pick up the bottle just to be sure. Anyway, take the key. Don't waste your knife. I think you can open this even if you don't have knife durability anyway. Oh, did I loot the guy? Oh, I didn't get the grenade. Well, maybe in the... Maybe here? No. I want to show you both ways, so... Okay. That was pointless. Whatever. So we won't be able to do either of those strats, really. You can just run through this. But I think, now that I'm at 0 stacks, I am not able to throw the knife. Yeah, I'm not able to do that. Reloading in checkpoint gives you 1 knife, at least, so that's good. But reload it if you don't have the durability instead of doing shit like this. Now, if you are standing, for some reason, they will detect you better once you throw the knife. If you're crouching, they will be clueless for a bit. So crouch for a bit and no. What is happening? Why is it trying to throw the coin? And then you just choke him. You have time to pick up the knife and loot one of them. If you still don't have the grenade. Did that guy see me? It's not possible. He's... Okay. He shouldn't see you. If you just won, then you're fine. This one you have to be a bit careful around. Now, if you get like the alarm and they see you while you're doing this, it's fine. The mission will fail and you have to reload the checkpoint, but you'll be okay. So this is 2, 19 and 62. I'll try to wait if he detects me. Ah, fuck that. Anyway, you get a checkpoint right now, as he opens the safe. So you don't have to worry, like, if you get the warning in this cutscene, it doesn't matter. You just reload and it will be fine. If it happens to fail in the cutscene, which never happened to me, then it should be okay to turn off the game and load it again. In this case, if they detect you in the cutscene but it doesn't fail, what happens is you will not be able to move in this part. Also, in every case, you lose the gun. I don't know why you even have it. Like, I don't get it. So, you choke one of them. Choke. You have to kill them with a knife. Choking doesn't work here. Loot the gun. I'll try to loot him again for the fucking nade. But this one has a pump shotgun. I'll use the bandage. Still try to get a nade. And don't do this, just loot one person. If you get a nade, that's good. If you don't, probably don't loot anything else. Like, it's pointless. So anyway, the shootout is pretty stupid, but you don't have to do this part. All you have to do is run to this, and this made a checkpoint. So reload that checkpoint. It will clear some enemies, so the next fight will be easier, but we still don't have the grenade anyway. So, there will be enemies from here first.
C'est leur boulot, tu sais.
And then they will come from here. Oh my god. I'm so not used to... I'm so not used to shooting in this part.
Allez, dans la voiture.
I'll show the other way around. First of all, you need to know the path from the right side of the residency, basically, or building, I don't know what to call it. And you should know how to do it with the grenades, because that can save you a ton of time. So knife fights, I'll probably explain them in a different video.
Je t'enlèverai ce masque. Et je découvrirai tout ce que je dois savoir.
Il faudrait d'abord m'approcher.
Trop prévisible. Bonne esquive. Mauvais jet de jambe. Cachez le visage. Protégez-le comme des rats. C'est trop lent.
Let's ignore that. That was a horrible fight.
Mink, et maintenant?
Maintenant, on te ramène et tu fais profil bas.
Et nous alors?
On dépose Giuseppe à la tannerie où personne n'ira le chercher.
La tannerie? Faudrait déjà qu'on sorte de la ville.
J'ai toujours de la chance, tu le sais bien. Respecte le plan et on s'en sortira. On doit y aller. Rentre chez toi, Enzo. Et reste discret, d'accord?
Quoi? C'était quoi? Mink.
Okay, so that was the basic one. Now, okay, so it took me embarrassingly long time to get the grenades and to even do this right. So I'm not gonna give you a timestamp. I'm actually gonna do it the right way and cut the video. Anyway, I will wait for the checkpoint. We'll see if I get teleported somewhere else. I shouldn't. This was a long wait. So this is the slower way to get there, but anyway, what you do is you pick up the bottle, don't run, throw the bottle right here, and start sprinting. Don't get stuck on this. I think that's cooked. Yeah. Okay, no, it's fine. And you throw there. Or you can actually throw the knife. Both works. Oh, I don't need to. I have the grenades. So, yeah. Pick the key.
Giuseppe, par ici. Je vais te sortir de là. Grazie. Allons-nous-en. Tu as mes plaques.
And now every time you reload the checkpoint, you're gonna have a grenade.
Personne ne m'a parlé de plaques.
I believe that if you pick up 2 grenades, you will get 2 extra grenades, so it scales up. At least that's been that's what
Je vais les chercher.
happened to me in several runs.
C'est compris.
So have the grenade prepared, open this, and immediately throw it at them, and run up. Throw the knife on him. The detection is now broken. The alarm will not go off. Even though it did, it just doesn't work. The script is somehow broken because of the grenade. Anyway, you enter the code, which is 21952 62. You get the cutscene. Theoretically, you can reload to have the grenade for this fight, because you don't have a gun. But you can just kill this one and get the shotgun. Jump down, use bandage. You can, by the way, use the bandage while in air. Open the door. Checkpoint here, reload it. You can, by the way, reload checkpoint by pressing escape, E twice, and then enter, but you have to be careful. Sometimes it's on free write and you will enter free write or quit the game. So always stop before pressing the enter. Now that you have the grenade, the fight looks a bit different. So you obviously kill these the same way as before, by missing the shots a million times.
C'est leur boulot, tu sais.
Run there, throw the grenade. No. Never mind. I threw it too early. These two guys should have been there and it... Well, basically time it in a way it kills 3 of them instead of just 1. I think they had to get stuck on something. Anyway, that's the faster way to do it. And in my opinion, more consistent. If you get 2 grenades, then you just throw grenades at both of those groups and they die instantly pretty much. So that's about it.